Map out your ideal client's journey so that you can create content for your social media platforms that will convert. My name is Martine Cadet. I'm a social media and content coach for female coaches. And what I do with my clients is I help them use Instagram and Facebook organically so that they can position their brands and be able to attract their ideal clients and be able to turn their fans into buyers by using my signature relationship marketing system. And so some of the common pain points that I hear when it comes to social media often is, I have no inspiration, Martine. I don't know what to share on social media. I don't know where to start. And if this is how you feel, then I am guessing that that's because you haven't fully embraced what your ideal client's journey is going to be with you once they see that one content on your Instagram, for example. It is important that when you create that content, it is intentional. It is intentional for the outcome that you want to happen. And so we're going to address this two ways. We're going to talk about content and we're going to talk about platforms, social media platforms, that is. So one thing that I want you to start doing as you're creating content is prompting you to start thinking differently. And so when you're creating your content, I want you to start prompting yourself to thinking about the quality of the content that you're sharing and what does it have. So let's try this together. When creating my content for social media, I want my ideal client to know my own story. I want my ideal client to know that I know what their goals are right now. I want my ideal client to know that I know what their struggles are right now. I want my ideal client to know that I have a solution for them right now. And so by doing that, every time you're about to create content, making sure that you are touching either all of these points or part of these points, what that is going to do for your content, it's going to ensure that you are touching on the emotions and the current state of your ideal client, which means that they're going to want more from you. And really understanding the outcome as to what you want them to feel when they come and touch your brand and discover it is truly important. Because the reality is a lot of people on social media that are consuming your content, they are at the discovery stage with you. And this is why it's important for you as a business owner to keep that in mind, because that's what's going to keep you from being consistent in sharing your messaging with your content, because you know it's going to be a journey until your ideal client wants to come and do business with you. Now, here's the trick though. You have to understand the platform that you are in order for you to successfully convert. And so one of the things that is important for you to look into is that your content needs to be able to resonate. That's one thing, but it also needs to convert very well once you know the social platform that you're using, once you leverage the social platform's offering of features, and once you know all this, you're going to create based on the platform to perform very well. So let's dive in a little bit more so you can fully understand what I mean. Let's just say for a second that you are using Instagram to attract your ideal clients. It is not just enough to just post a post on Instagram and not do anything with it. The first thing you're going to do is ask your prompt question. Why am I creating this content? What am I sharing this content? Am I sharing my story? Am I sharing my, the fact that I know what my ideal client is going through, right? What we just went over. And you share that. Now you need to ask yourself, the call to action that I'm putting on this app, is it clear for my ideal client to take action? I've seen many Instagrams where they would post something in the feed, yet when you go in the link in bio, the link in bio would redirect to something completely different. So it is important that you pay attention to what you're telling your ideal client to do. And when they do it, it needs to ensure that the journey is actually happening. And so if you are on Instagram and you're sharing to click in my bio to join my Facebook group, you need to make sure that the link in your bio truly brings them to join your Facebook group. It is important that you understand the platforms. Instagram, for example, is a platform that is truly quickly to be consumed. It's primarily consumed mobile, so therefore you want to keep these things in mind, because a video live that you're going to do on a Facebook Live probably will not be able to resonate as much as it would on YouTube, for instance, if you wanted to repurpose it there, because it is a longer form video. It's longer than, being 10 minutes on your Instagram, although you can explore to have it on your IGTV. So you see all the options that are out there. It all depends on the journey that you want your ideal client to take with you. And it also is going to be depending on the outcome that you want. And so mapping out your client journey is twofold. It's about the outcome that you want happen, and it's also the platform where you are to communicate that content that you want to convert. So I'm going to give you another example that I love giving, because I am a fan of Instagram and Facebook, right? One of the things that I know that we do a lot in my group coaching program is to build a great Facebook group, because that's where we are going to convert our audience. And so we're using Instagram as well to funnel and get visibility to what it is that we have to offer, because our ideal clients are there. I'm saying ours because I work with female coaches, and that's how I'm speaking, right? And so we use Instagram to funnel through into Facebook. And so when we know that already, we're mapping out the journey. We know that they're going to consume content on Instagram with the intention of us giving them the call to action to go on Facebook. So there's many ways we can do this, right? We can show up on Instagram and say, there is a free download about this topic. And knowing that when they download it, the thank you confirmation page is going to prompt them to invite them to join our Facebook group. That's from Instagram. Or we can go on our Instagram stories and share that there is a Facebook group that is going to talk about whatever topic it is, and to join the Facebook group by clicking in the link in bio on Instagram. I hope that you're following this right now, because it's very simple. It's really asking yourself, what is the journey that I want my client to take once they discover me on social media? What are the different steps? And knowing that just one content is not going to just convert them. They want a journey with you. They want to know your story. They want to know that you understand where they are. They want to know how you're going to bring them from the struggle where they are to the pleasure island that they want to go to, by listening to your own transformation and your own story. So that is how you create content that's going to convert. By paying attention to their struggles, your ideal clients, that is. By paying attention to their goals, your ideal client, that is. And making sure that you maximize the platforms that you are on, and really truly optimizing the features that are available, and making sure that you're in sync with what you have available on those platforms, and always updating and checking your links to make sure that everything's working, so that you don't lose them along the way. First impression definitely counts. And this is why it is truly important that everything syncs on social media, and that you create a journey for your ideal client to get on board with you. Okay? So make sure that your email marketing, your content on social media, all of it aligns, knowing that it's several steps until your ideal clients make the decision to invest in you. It is a journey, and you can map it out and design it so that your ideal client truly wants to stick with you and invest with you. Thank you so much for watching this presentation. I truly hope that you found a lot of value in it. I'm excited for you. I'm excited to be part of your journey, and I wish you the best. I know you're going to rock it. Thank you so much.